upon this cold, unyielding sanctuary stone. Incense smoke rising toward a hidden mahogany beam.
I feel completely abandoned, shivering here alone,
trapped inside the fragments of a terrifying dream.
My transgressions weigh heavily upon my fragile chest,
searching frantically for a place to finally rest.
Greetings, daughter, look toward the Ethiopian mountain peak. The emperor sits majestically upon his golden throne. He provides sustenance to the humble and the meek, assuring the righteous that they never walk alone.
The Lion of Judah shall scatter every wicked beast,
welcoming the faithful to an everlasting spiritual feast.
My tears stain the fabric of my tattered velvet gown.
Lift your eyes, daughter, do not let your spirit look down.
Absorb the divine warmth of the morning star. Zion blues echoing from the holy mountain heights,
guiding the weary traveler
safely through the night.
The smooth mouth organ weeps for the sins of mankind,
curing the ignorance that leaves the politicians blind. Move your feet to the sacred, ancient heartbeat groove. Watch the mountains of oppression completely removed.
They sell false salvation inside their modern stone temples, trading the Creator's laws for material wealth and greed,
making the simple paths look needlessly complex and central,
ignoring the widows
and the orphan children in need. But Rastafari wisdom shines brighter than any earthly crown.
chant down oppression
In every corrupt global town, I sought artificial shelter within the valleys of sin, posing for cameras while my internal world decayed, injecting dangerous poisons directly underneath my skin, paying the ultimate price for the foolish games I played. But your scriptural melody provides an unexpected medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was in.
The tabernacle doors open
As the trumpets blare,
Put your absolute trust within the Almighty's care.
walking fearlessly across the valley of death. Zion blues echoing from the holy mountain heights, guiding the weary travelers safely through the night.
The smooth mouth organ weeps for the sins of mankind,
Curing the ignorance that leaves the politicians blind. Move your feet to the sacred, ancient heartbeat groove. Watch the mountains of oppression completely removed.
Let the covenant protect your eternal soul.
I finally surrender my life to your control.
One heart, one destiny, perfectly aligned.
Leaving the horrors of Babylon far behind. No weapon formed against righteousness shall stand.
These iron blues,
Washing over me,
total redemption.
absolute absolute tranquility.
Let the spirit fly free
like a white desert dove. Zion blue from the holy mountain heights,
guiding the weary travelers
safely through the night.
The smooth-mouthed organ weeps for the sins of mankind,
curing the ignorance that leaves the politicians blind. Move your feet to the sacred ancient heartbeat groove. Watch the mountains of oppression completely remove. Yes, Zion blues heal my broken heart.
Selassie Ali,
let the new creation start. Wiping away these thick cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue.
my exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear. Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system reward deception and plastic flexibility,
demanding that every citizen wear a corporate mask.
but natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration,
shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation.
My ribcage houses an unshielded vibrating core,
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door.
shedding the protective armor
We constructed out of fear, tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an unvarnished
Authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
Stomp your bare feet to
This minimal organic roots bounce
as we watch the
vanities of the material world denounce.
The colonial administrators distribute electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow, armed with the primal weapon of absolute biological truth. The concrete skyscrapers
of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their insatiable lust for more.
I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame,
Posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress.
realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game,
An engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness.
but your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate
its salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation.
Clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind has already begun.
Walking proudly together
Across the rocky coastline sand, tropical side, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
the mouth organ executes
An unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet,
Stomp your bare feet
to this minimal organic roots bounce, as we watch the vanities of the material world denounced. Erase the historical titles that clutter your identity.
I am finally experiencing
State of absolute serenity.
true wealth is the amount of love,
You can openly give,
discovering the magnificent.
honest reason to live.
Our unmasked voices
Break their psychological spells. Just a tropical eye,
standing firmly on the soil.
avoiding their deceit.
The unvarnished truth is all we
Possess tropical side,
tropical side.
breathing softly beneath the island solar ray. Tropical side, breathing softly beneath the island solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce, as we watch the vanities of the material world in us. Yes, my one beautiful tropical side.
Keep it pure, people.
Let the new life start. Sitting atop this chilly velvet throne of isolation, polished emerald tiaras cannot ease my throbbing head, governing an imaginary kingdom of utter desolation, pacing across expensive carpets dyed in synthetic red.
My superficial status
feels like a golden prison cell,
smothering my authenticity
within this high society hell.
Behold, daughter, how material rulers construct false prestige, wearing expensive garments woven from the threads of greed. They lock the innocent citizens
inside an economic siege,
ignoring the basic necessities that the humble people need. But divine authority outlasts their temporary clay fortresses,
scattering the arrogant monarchs and their deceptive sorceresses. Heavy Jews pulling my fragile neck downward today.
let the celestial
Fire burn their paper status away. mournful blues bend, signaling that their tyrannical era is approaching its end. Stomp your feet proudly to this slow, heavy roots cadence,
reclaiming our spiritual heritage from
their material decadence.
The political aristocrats sell illusionary titles for power, exploiting the labor of the poor from morning until night, building massive monuments that crumble hour after hour, attempting to extinguish the internal revolutionary light.
But the voice of the elders shall resonate across the nation, guiding the youth toward a magnificent total liberation.
I allowed my genuine soul to be bartered for a title,
posing for global cameras while my interior world died,
realizing too late that celebrity is completely unvital,
buried under an avalanche of unexpressed foolish pride.
But your grounding acoustic skank provides a therapeutic remedy,
restoring my fractured consciousness to absolute harmony. Velvet drapes suffocating the fresh air outside,
discover the sanctuary where the righteous have no,
stripping away the vanity that pollutes our imagination. Hollow crown tumbling down into the dusty courtyard gravel. Watch the artificial hierarchies of Babylon completely unravel.
The mouth organ executes
a majestic mournful blues bend, signaling that their tyrannical era is approaching its end. Stomp your feet proudly to the slow, heavy roots cadence,
reclaiming our spiritual heritage from
their material decadence. Matrix town,
I am finally, permanently
laying this heavy burden down.
True nobility is found within a clean,
unpolluted mind, leaving their plastic decorations and titles far behind.
Our combined energy fractures
the governor's iron shield, just a hollow crown,
shattering into dust.
Put your absolute trust in what is natural and just.
The sound of real freedom is beginning to ring.
Hollow crown tumbling down into the dusty courtyard gravel. Watch the artificial hierarchies of Babylon completely unravel.
The mouth organ executes
a majestic mournful blues bend, signaling that their tyrannical era is approaching its end. Stomp your feet proudly to the slow, heavy roots cadence,
reclaiming our spiritual heritage
from their material decadence. Let it fall.
No more fake royalty for me.
Selassie, our guidance, total tranquility. Let it be. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective to be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary. Every cloud must disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate unshakable internal guide. The material riches of Babylon are destined to completely decay.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires.
Fan the smoldering embers of your interior.
Spiritual fires floating along on an invisible crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the bassline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view. Exploiting the labor of the youth, suffocating the human soul, forgetting the natural laws that are forever beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow, spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow. I used to gamble with my affection in the dark cabaret hall, trading real intimacy for a temporary, volatile kind of thrill. Pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall, leaving my internal sanctuary completely freezing, cold and still. But your acoustic vibration brings a sudden, unexpected medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in.
Scarlet lanterns flickering as the morning hour nears.
Let the celestial trumpet
Banish your earthly anxieties and fears,
realign our internal frequencies with the universe.
Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the bassline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
Release the heavy baggage,
That clutters up your tired mind,
leaving all the toxic.
manipulative people far behind.
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above.
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional, pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain.
Just crimson dust
Floating in the air, together through the wilderness, we shall surely survive and care. Let the heartbeat rhythm sync with the universe. crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street,
transforming exactly how
our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ executes
So delightful, smooth sonic,
dispersing every
single ounce of heavy stomach morningness. Bounce to the bass line, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light. Yes, play that sweet crimson dust melody for me. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective
To be permanently paralyzed by fear.
every environmental
Storm is temporary, every cloud must disappear.
the voice of the Almighty
Is always standing, remarkably near.
walk gracefully
Across the rocky paths that staring blankly out of this foggy train window pane, watching the blurry countryside rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew.
to rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow
Upon my aching back,
fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary,
every cloud must eventually recede.
do not allow your mind to be
Consumed by geopolitical strife,
the voice of the Almighty
is always standing, ready to lead.
walk proudly across the rocky pathways
That test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable, internal guide. Unsent letters burning slowly in the fireplace ash. Watch the illusions of the material empire crash, floating along on an invisible, refreshing sonic wave. Faded horizon stretching out infinitely into the blue sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility,
the smooth mouth organ tells a tale
of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries of
Babylon's mechanical kingdom.
let the syncopated groove
Carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day.
the greedy modern barons trade paper notes for total control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view, exploiting innocent laborers, suffocating the human soul. consciousness continues to steadily grow,
spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow. I became a hostage to my own destructive, chaotic mood, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom room, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter solitude, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of total gloom.
but your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat vessel,
giving me strength against these internal demons to wrestle. Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires,
fan the flames of your interior
spiritual fires tonight,
realigning our internal biological frequencies with the earth,
stretching out infinitely into the blue sea,
discovering the absolute
meaning of psychological tranquility,
oh, the smooth mouth organ tells a tale
of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries of
Babylon's mechanical kingdom.
let the syncopated groove
Carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Disconnect your consciousness from their electronic grid,
uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid,
let the music transport you to a majestic higher plane,
curing the residual effects of all my
mental pain.
we soar high above the valleys of human despair,
Hear that faded horizon
calling my name,
reclaiming your heritage, leaving their competitive game.
the melody is the bridge that leads us safely home,
Faded horizon, stretching out infinitely into the blue sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility. Faded horizon, stretching out infinitely into the blue sea,
discovering the absolute
meaning of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the
corrupt boundaries of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Staring blankly out of this foggy train when your pain, watching the blurry countryside rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife. The voice of the Almighty is always standing ready to lead. Walk proudly across the rocky pathways that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. Unsent letters burning.
shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue. My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability. For stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen
Wear a corporate mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign,
pure creation. Hey, my ribcage houses an unshielded vibrating core.
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door,
shedding the protective armor we constructed out of fear. Naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
the mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic crime,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet
To this minimal organic roots bounce, yeah.
as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The colonial administrators distribute the electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow, armed with the primal weapon of absolute
Biological truth.
The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their
Insatiable lust for more. I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame, posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress. Realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game, an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness. But your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation. Clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind is already begun.
Walking proudly together across the rocky coastline sand. Naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic crime,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
Erase the historical titles.
I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity.
True wealth is the amount of love you can openly give.
Discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live.
Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells.
Just a naked heart
standing firmly
on the soil, avoiding their deceit.
the unvarnished truth.
Is all we possess. A naked heart pulsing openly beneath open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce. Yes, my naked, unshielded heart, keep it pure, people. Let the new life start.
Staring blankly through this cracked kitchen window pane, watching the gray city pigeons forage in the dirt below. My thoughts are scattering like drops of driving summer rain, wondering where my internal tranquility managed to go. They plundered my sanctuary while I was looking away, leaving me alone to navigate this cold industrial weekday. Fret not, darling, for things that material thieves can take. The wealthiest person is he who satisfies his internal mind. Do not allow your righteous foundation to stumble or shake. True treasures are the virtues that you leave behind. The down-presser's gold will melt like wax in the heat, while the humble children walk safely on the street. A heavy sigh escapes from my tattered velvet chest. Find the sanctuary where your spirit can finally rest. Merge in our separate frequencies into a singular stream. Stolen peace reclaimed underneath the tropical canopy shade, healing the deep fractures that systemic malice previously made. The mouth organ bleeds a sweet, smooth acoustic remedy, setting our captured spirits completely. Ooh, beautifully free. Step gracefully to this slow burning as we watch the illusions of the wicked empire denounce. Greedy merchants value silver more than human life, building massive towers to block out the emerald view, creating endless division, prejudice, and societal strife. Forgetting the ancient laws that are forever true, but natural vibrations possess an unstoppable divine force, guiding the wandering tribes back to their primary source. I bartered my authentic identity for corporate applause, dancing barefoot upon fields of broken porcelain glass, violating every protective, intuitive, spiritual law. Watching my sanity evaporate into the thick morass, but your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat, providing the exact buoyancy required to keep me afloat. Unsent letters burning slowly in the fireplace ash. Watch the synthetic structures of Babylon completely crash, realigning our biological clocks with the earth's stolen peace, reclaimed underneath the tropical canopy shade, healing the deep fractures that systemic malice previously made. The mouth organ bleeds a sweet, smooth acoustic remedy, setting our captured spirits completely. Ooh, beautifully free. Step gracefully to this slow burning as we watch the illusions of the wicked empire denounce.
swiftest hurricane. My stolen peace return into my soul. Let the Almighty Creator take total absolute control. The morning star is preparing to spread peace, reclaimed underneath the tropical canopy shade, healing the deep fractures that systemic malice previously made. The mouth organ bleeds a sweet, smooth acoustic remedy, setting our captured spirits completely, beautifully free. Step gracefully to this slow burning, as we watch the illusions of the wicked empire denounce. Yes, my peace is coming back to me. Infinite blessings, absolute tranquility. Let it be. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew.
To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track,
Carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede.
Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife.
The voice of the
Almighty is always standing ready to lead.
walk proudly across the rocky pathways
That test your stride.
Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide.
Unsent letters burning slowly in the fireplace ash. Watch the illusions of the material empire crash.
Floating along on an invisible,
Refreshing sonic wave, drifting vessel, sailing across the vast turquoise sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility.
the smooth mouth organ
Tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries
of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away,
welcoming the promise of a
brighter, peaceful tomorrow day.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for total control, building massive towers that block the emerald
Countryside view,
exploiting innocent laborers,
suffocating the human soul,
forgetting the natural laws that are forever.
beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow,
Spreading global revolution
wherever the trade winds blow. I became a hostage to my own destructive, chaotic mood, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom room, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter solitude, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of total gloom. But your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat structure, giving me strength to survive this emotional rupture.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed
Secret desires,
fan the flames of your interior spiritual fires tonight.
realigning our internal biological frequencies with the earth. Drifting vessel, sailing across the vast turquoise sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility.
The smooth mouth organ
Tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries
of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away,
welcoming the promise of a
brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. From their electronic grid,
uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid.
let the music transport you to a majestic higher plane,
Sharing the residual effects of all my mental pain.
we soar high above the valleys of human despair. Hear that drifting vessel moving into the dark, igniting a quiet, everlasting spiritual spark. The melody is the bridge that leads us safely home. Drifting vessels
Sailing across the vast
turquoise sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility.
the smooth mouth organ
Tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom, spiritual freedom.
escaping the corrupt boundaries of
Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Let it drift away into the beautiful sunset blue. Divine blessings protect the coastal children true. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew, to rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary. Every
Footsteps reverberate across my cold, unlit basement floor. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space net, locking my secrets behind a heavy, reinforced iron door. Trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense regret. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured and frayed, paying the ultimate price for every wicked game I played.
Hey, greetings, traveling sister. Cast your heavy anchors aside. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual maze. Do not allow your precious intuition to continuously hide. Keep moving forward beneath the sun's everlasting rays. The illusions of Babylon are destined to completely decay, awakening your consciousness to a glorious, authentic day. Cold sweat dripping down my unbrushed forehead now. Let the music clear your stressed, worried brow. Standing together inside this mysterious sonic field, haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl disc tonight. Chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide, balancing the turbulent emotions that swell deep inside. Nod your head to this infectious, slow burning roots beat, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy on this lonely street. The political sorcerers distribute electronic numbness below, hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the youth. But the underground coalition continues to steadily grow, armed with the ultimate weapon of absolute scriptural truth. The massive concrete fortresses shall crumble to the floor as divine justice knocks loudly on the down-presser's door. I became a helpless hostage to my own chaotic habits again, posing for flashing lenses while my internal stability died, injecting toxic drama directly underneath my bleeding skin, buried completely under a mountain of foolish, stubborn pride. But your acoustic frequency offers an unexpected relief, an organic medicine that slowly diminishes my sharp grief. Shadowy outlines dancing upon the brick courtyard wall. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic call, breaking the chains of systemic mental manipulation today. Haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl disc tonight, chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide, balancing the turbulent emotions that swell deep inside. Nod your head to this infectious, slow burning roots beat, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy on this lonely street. Disconnect your mind from their deceitful digital grid, uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid. True liberation requires absolute fearless audacity, expanding my emotional reservoir to its maximum capacity. We stand unbothered by their institutional threats. Just a haunted groove vibrating my bones, transforming our deepest anxieties into joyful tones. Let the collective heartbeat
override the machine. Haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl distant night, chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide, balancing the turbulent emotions that swell deep inside. Nod your head to this infectious, slow burning roots beat, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy on this lonely street. Let it haunt me, keep the music playing low. Positive vibrations cover the earth, let the spirit grow. Pacing restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium halls, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical mistakes.
Whispering your name to the cold, unyielding concrete walls,
hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn breaks.
my internal voice
feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a trail of breadcrumbs that I can no longer safely follow.
Stop pursuing the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline cannot be rewritten by your anxious mind. Do not allow temporary memories to bind your spirit so fast. True liberation requires leaving the ancestral ghost far behind. The universe expands toward the promise of a magnificent tomorrow. Do not become a permanent hostage to your psychological sorrow. Disconnected communication lines buzzing in the dark room, reignite the smoldering embers, dispel the heavy gloom, navigating the vast labyrinth of this acoustic maze. Tribal echo running through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody
that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting,
cutting directly through the thick
electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic
spacious dub pulse,
proving that spiritual
focus outlasts everything else.
The broadcasting moguls distribute synthetic acoustic noise,
hoping to distract the masses from the underlying structural truth.
Selling cheap entertainment to the ghetto girls and boys,
attempting to corrupt the vibrant energy of the righteous youth. But the authentic frequency of the roots music we amplify shall pierce through their static and illuminate the global sky.
I became an addict to the nostalgia of my prime calendar years, replaying old video clips of happiness inside my heavy head,
drowning myself in a bucket of manufactured artificial fears, paralyzed completely on this unmade, messy mattress bed.
But your echoing bassline fractures this emotional isolation cell,
rescuing my consciousness from the self-imposed modern hell. Unsent telegrams dissolving underneath the pouring rain. Let the infinite intelligence absorb your residual mental pain,
realigning our auditory perceptions with the cosmos.
Tribal echo running through the deep canyons of historical time,
searching for a vintage melody
that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic,
spacious dub pulse,
dove in that spiritual focus,
outlast everything else.
Your brain.
I finally hear the beautiful stillness behind the driving rain.
The present moment is the only reality
that actually exists,
dispelling the historical phantoms
from these mental lists.
We break free from the loop of our past errors.
Just a tribal echo.
Stand still, daughter.
Discover your rightful spiritual place.
The sound of the future
is beginning to loudly ring. Tribal echo running through the deep canyons of historical time,
searching for a vintage melody
that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic, spacious dub pulse,
proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else. Jah guidance over the global children humbly bow. Restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium halls, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical mistakes, whispering your name to the cold, unyielding concrete walls. Hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn breaks. My internal voice feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a trailer grip. Out of this foggy train window pane, watching the blurry countryside rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew.
To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back. Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary. Every cloud must eventually recede. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife. The voice of the Almighty is always standing ready to lead. Walk proudly across the rocky pathways that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. Unsent letters burn slowly in the fireplace ash. Watch the illusions of the material empire crash, floating along on an invisible, refreshing sonic wave. Faded horizon, stretching out infinitely into the blue sea. Discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom. Escaping the corrupt boundaries of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for total control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view. Exploiting innocent laborers, suffocating the human soul. Forgetting the natural laws that are forever beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow, spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow. I became a hostage to my own destructive, chaotic mood, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom room. Suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter solitude, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of total gloom. But your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat vessel, giving me strength against these internal demons to wrestle. Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires. Fan the flames of your interior spiritual fires tonight, realigning our internal biological frequencies with the air. Faded horizon, stretching out infinitely into the blue sea. Discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom. Escaping the corrupt boundaries of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Disconnect your consciousness from their electronic grid, uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid. Let the music transport you to a majestic higher plane, curing the residual effects of all my mental pain. We soar high above the valleys of human despair. Hear that faded horizon calling my name, reclaiming your heritage, leaving their competitive game. The melody is the bridge that leads us safely home. Faded horizon, stretching out infinitely into the blue sea. Discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ
foggy train window pane, watching the blurry countryside rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back. Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife. The voice of the